Mindful Life Practice community.
Okay, there we go. Let's start our practice down in a child's pose. So you can come onto your hands and knees. And then just rest your forehead. Good. Rest your hips on your heels. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you breathe in and out, can you arrive on your yoga mat? Arriving in the here and now. And set your intention, which is, I am grounded. I think when there's so much instability and uncertainty in our lives, people can feel uprooted. I know there's been that feeling in general all throughout 2021. What is going on? Is the world moving forward? Is it moving back? We're not really sure. So let's just set an intention today that's, I am grounded. Build a firm foundation, connect to our roots. Taking another breath in your child's pose. And then just inhale, come all the way up to a table, bringing the knees in underneath the hips. And then we'll wake up our spine by doing some cat-cow flows. So what helps you feel grounded? Maybe moving your spine in various ways. And then come all the way through center. Just feel your foundation of your palms firmly planted and your fingers spreading. Good. And then tuck your toes and lift up and back to your down dog. And let's stay in our down dog for a few breaths, bending through one knee, bending the next. Maybe letting your head drop, let blood flow to the brain. What parts of your feet and hands are connected to the earth supporting you? Take a deep breath in, come forward into a plank. Nice, good. And then shift it up and back, down dog, and we'll just do a few more. Breath in, come forward. Good, breath out, come all the way back. And then two more. One more, come all the way forward into your plank, and let's just knit our ribs in, stay really strong, building our core strength. And then land your knees onto the mat, untuck your toes, and then slowly lower, elbows drawing back. Breathe your body, lift your heart. Nice, exhale it back down. Shift through a table. Come all the way up to a down dog. Leave your left foot where it is. Lift your right leg up. And then let's pull the right knee in and then step the right foot between the palms and just lift all the way up to a crescent lunge. Nice. Holding in your crescent lunge for a few breaths. And then open up to a warrior two. Reach your right arm forward, your left hand back. Nice. Land your left palm on your left thigh. Reach your right arm up overhead. Breathe into your right rib cage. And then come all the way up. Windmill your palms to your mat. Frame your foot. Good. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Finding your body into a plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through a vinyasa. Lowering down. Lifting your heart. Nice. Coming all the way up. Down dog, stepping your feet in. Breath in, breath out. Take your left leg up. Pull your left knee in, step your left foot between your palms. Come all the way up to a crescent lunge. Good, and we'll settle the gaze and take a few breaths in. Feel your foundation. Open up to a warrior two. Same thing. Strong and steady breathing. And then land your right palm, lift your left arm, breathe into your left side body. Come all the way up. Windmill your palms to the mat, frame your foot. Beautiful. Stepping your left foot back. Traveling through a flow. Nice. Come all the way up to your down dog. Let's do the exact same flow again. One more time. No adjustments, no movements, no changes. Just breath and embodying each shape. Take your right leg up. Pull the right knee in. Step the right foot between the palms. Big inhale, crescent lunge, 3 breaths. Warrior two, left hand reaches back, right hand reaches forward. Take 3 breaths. Reverse the warrior. Direct your breath to your right rib cage. Come all the way up. Windmill your palms to the mat, frame the foot. Step your right foot back. 3 breaths in your plank. And then move through a vinyasa flow, lowering down, lifting at your heart, shifting up to your down dog. Hips lift up towards the sky. Blood flow to the brain. Find and feel the breath. Inhale, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, step the left foot between the palms. Lift up to your crescent lunge. Expand to your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Lift up. Windmill palms to the mat. Step back, strong plank. Travel through a flow. Come all the way up to down dog. Take a few deep breaths. All right, this time when we travel through the same flow, we're gonna add on a little bit. Add your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Pull the right knee in. Step your right foot between your palms. Lift all the way up to crescent lunge. And again, find stillness. I often shy away from stillness. And I think it's because my mind prefers to be busy. My mind prefers to be distracted. I would rather make you move with your upper body to keep your mind busy rather than hold stillness. But I think it's really important that we sometimes explore the things that we shy away from. And our intention today is to be grounded, so we're gonna feel that inner strength of stillness. Either stay in this crescent lunge, or if you're ready to play with balancing, we're gonna gather our palms at our heart center and then lengthen the left leg behind us. Find our way to a warrior three. Take one more breath. Step the left foot back. Open to a warrior two. Bend through the right knee. Settle the gaze. Establish a strong and steady foundation. And then land the left arm, lift the right arm up overhead, reverse the warrior. Lengthen all the way up. This time, lengthen the right leg. Reach the right arm forward. Clock the right arm alongside the right calf. Lift the left arm towards the sky. Expand through the side body. Trikonasana, breathe. And then I invite you to shift weight onto the right foot, right fingertips. Lift the left leg. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Take one more breath. And then lift all the way to stand, anchoring both feet. Press the palms together at the heart center. Feel the clarity and contrast. The ground is supporting you. It's holding you here. Your feet are rooted. And with those roots, the rest of you rises. Take another breath. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, big expansion. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back. Find your down dog. Now maybe you move through a vinyasa flow. Lift the left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Pull the left knee in. Step the left foot between the palms. Lift the arms up to the sky, pause. Notice the ground beneath your feet. And then take the palms at the heart center. Trust that the left foot will support you. Extend your right leg behind you. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Your left big toe anchors into the mat. Extension from the crown of the head through the heel. Step the right foot back. Lengthen the right arm, lengthen the left arm. Gaze over the fingertips. Land the right palm on the right thigh, lift the left arm up, reverse the warrior. And then press through the feet, lift up, lengthen the left leg. Extend the left arm towards the front of the mat, Left arm alongside left calf, right arm reaches up. And then if you want to, you might shift weight onto the left foot, left fingertips, half moon. You got it. One more breath. Come all the way up to stand. 2 feet on the mat, palms together. Close the eyes. Breathe. Leave the left foot where it is. Lift your right leg, open the knee. Land the right foot on the inside of the ankle, the shin. Perhaps it comes up towards the thigh. Just avoid placement on the knee. Hands at heart center. This is the ultimate pose for embodying being grounded and rooted because it's called Vrikshasana, which is tree. So imagine being like that strong, tall tree rooted. Perhaps branches extending. Settle the gaze at one point. Take one more breath. Palms come together. Right foot lands. Opposite side. And then land the left foot. Take the feet wide, toes out, heels in. Bend through the knees. Land in your squat, palms together. Allowing the elbows to kind of open through the inner groin a little bit. Take another breath. Land the bottom onto the mat. We'll lift the shins up. Find a Navasana. I promise we're coming to our yin soon. Lower down. Hover here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come all the way down, and we'll just move to a back bend. Plant your palms, plant your feet, lift your hips up. Roll the shoulder blades under. Interlace the palms, find your bridge. Connect to the feet. Feel the feet rooting. Take another breath. And then release the palms. Roll the hips all the way down. Take the knees into the chest. Give your body a little bit of a hug. And then we're going to make our way up. Just rocking over. Coming all the way up into our down dog. And from the down dog, we're going to drop into our first pigeon pose. So you might like to lift the right leg up just to get into it. And then draw your right knee in. Lay the right shin across the width of the mat. You got it. Wiggle the left knee back. And then if you prefer to take a variation of this on your spine, go for it. If you want to support yourself up with a pillow. Nice. Finding an expression that you can hold for 3 minutes. Swami Radha says, creating a balanced life, it's like building the foundation for a house. If the plans have not been well drawn, if the groundwork is sloppy and careless, the foundation will not support the structure. Right? Similarly, our lives must have a good foundation. Careful planning is necessary. During each phase, a certain type and amount of work has to be done before the next phase can begin. Take 3 more breaths. And come to the hands. Lift up to your down dog. Lift the left leg. Pull the left knee in. Lay the left shin across the width of the mat. Wiggle the right knee back. And then find your way into pigeon on this side. I know D. Judith says that disconnection from the body, it's a cultural epidemic. We're taught to control the body by the way of the mind, which is considered far superior. But the body has an intelligence whose mysteries the mind has yet to fathom. We read in books how to eat, how much sleep to get, and we impose these practices on our body rather than listening from within. And without the body as a unifying figure of existence, we become fragmented. To repress our aliveness, we become machine-like, easily manipulated. We're losing our testing ground for truth. Take about 5 more breaths in this pigeon. And then let's roll up, sliding the right leg around. Eventually reclining all the way onto the spine. Open the arms into cactus arms, and I invite you to join in twisted root. So you're gonna cross your right thigh on top of the left. Slide your right hips to the side. And then drop the knees over to the left and gaze over the right shoulder. And if this is quite deep of a stretch, you can also uncross the legs. You can stack them on top of each other. There's tons of different options. You could bring a pillow between your thighs. So find a variation that is suitable for you, where you can get a deep stretch, but you're not pulling anything or overdoing it. You know, last night I had very little sleep. I went to bed at like 3:30 in the morning. I mean, I think I still got around 7 hours, which isn't bad, but I have a very regular sleep cycle and I like to sleep for 8 or 9 hours. And so when anything different happens now, I like really feel it physically. I mean, I guess also I didn't do yoga yesterday, which never happens. So maybe that was part of it too. But I just woke up this morning and like my body feels like tight in weird places and I'm a bit exhausted. And it's funny, we were talking earlier about sobriety and like, you know, there was a time in my life when I felt like this, but worse every single day. And it's just so wild to think that now like a rarity. I'm not even properly hungover. I didn't even drink last night, and yet I feel my whole body is feeling it. Laura McCowan talks about how people who had problems with alcohol use, she uses the hashtag "we are the luckiest," because only people that know what that's like to be feeling so low can really appreciate the joy that sobriety brings. I love that way of looking at it. We are the luckiest, instead of this is something that I have to do. It's like, this is something that I'm so lucky that I get to do. I think one of our biggest problems as a culture too is that we have, for some reason, thought that alcohol addiction is like some separate thing from other addictions, but really I think it's just an extension of the human experience. And all of us have been addicted to different things in our lives, whether it's work, whether it's Starbucks, whether it's chocolate, whether it's whatever it is. It takes a lot of courage to step back and look at it and be like, why are we this way? Take another breath in this twist. And then we're going to bring our knees all the way up through center. And then twist the other way. So drop the knees to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder, and maybe you're crisscrossing the leg. Advice from a tree. Dear friend, stand tall and proud. Sink your roots deeply into the earth. Reflect the light of your true nature. Think long term. Go out on a limb. Remember your place among all living beings. Embrace with joy the changing seasons, for each yields its own abundance. The energy and birth of spring, the growth and contentment of summer, the wisdom to let go like leaves in the fall, and the rest and quiet renewal of winter. Feel the wind and the sun, and delight in their presence. Look up at the moon that shines down upon you, in the mystery of the stars at night. Seek nourishment from the good things in life, simple pleasures, earth, fresh air, and light. Be content with your natural beauty. Drink plenty of water. Let your limbs sway and dance in the breeze. Be flexible. Remember your roots. And enjoy the view. Just take another breath. And then gently unwind the legs up. We're going to practice a gentle inversion before we end in our Shavasana. So if you want, you might bring your legs up just above you like this in a waterfall. Or if you're near to a wall and you want a bit of extra support, you might bring your legs up on the wall. Take your palms today and just anchor them face down. The blood flow go back to the back and the brain. With your palms connected to the earth and your back body supported by the earth, can you just feel all the parts of you that are solidly connected to and supported by the ground? And then if you're enjoying this inversion, feel free to stay. Or you might make your way to your Shavasana or your seated meditation or any pose to remain for the final few minutes. I'm going to guide you through a little bit of a meditation in this shape. So notice all the aspects of the body that you can experience right now. The weight of the body, parts of the body that are on the floor. Just notice this experience of solidness. Then visualize the parts of you that you can't see, like your lungs, your kidney or your heart. This is the earth element within you. Now you're going to bring to mind the earth element beyond you. Everything solid outside of you, buildings, vehicles, roads, mountains, trees, wild plants. Whatever comes to mind. Now just reflect how everything within and outside of your body, it's all the same. There's no me, there's no other. It's all the same stuff. So everything within us, it comes from the outside and it returns to the outside. Right? All of us started as one cell created by our parents. And from there, everything came from the outside. The food our mother ate, the food we later ate. The earth flows into the body from everywhere. And nothing is self-created, it's all borrowed. And it's always returning. Right? We cut our hair, cut our nails, we release this energy from ourselves, and it's never ending. The earth is borrowed and it's always returning to the outside world. It's flowing through us like a river. And there's not a question of letting go because the earth was never us, it was never ours. It just flows through us. Where does nature end and where do we begin? Give the fingers a wiggle, toes a wiggle. Stretching and waking up in any way that makes sense. Take the knees into the chest, giving your body a nice little hug. And then eventually making your way up to a seated shape. The last grounding exercise we're just going to do is place one hand on the heart and one hand on the ground in front of you and just feel the ground. And then gather both palms together at heart center. Taking that little groundedness with you into the rest of your day. Finishing with our intention that our practice remain a constant in our lives that we can return to. Or exactly this sense of groundedness. And that energy travels outwards like a ripple, touching the lives of everyone around us. May all beings be happy, healthy, and free, and may the thoughts and actions of our lives contribute towards this. Finish with an Om, and we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale through to make the Om, taking a breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Thank you so much for sharing the space and the practice. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Namaste.